Hello again, and thank you for joining me. And yes, we're celebrating. We're celebrating a lovely day. A lovely sunny Sunday in November. Very warm. But we're also celebrating the fact that I now have 150 subscribers. And that's due in part to economical rides. In the last week, I've gained quite a few more. So thank you, Economical Rides, for mentioning me in your channel. And we're also celebrating the fact that I've been doing this sort of filming now for just about a year. And that began when my friend Mike came to stay last November. And we were chatting about the fact that I thought it'd been rather nice to be able to film the rides that I was doing. And we looked at what was available, and there was sort of a mid-price action cam available, which was the one I have, and it's been pretty good on the whole. Happy with it. However, it was better when I didn't have a windscreen. Windscreen tends to degrade the image a bit, so I think on the whole it's better with the windscreen out a bit and enjoy the fresh air. So we're heading off now up towards Docker Park, but we don't go as far as Docker Park, we head off up along through Keirholm and towards Hutton Roof. Though we don't go as far as Hutton Roof either, we branch off before then. Well, it'd be rather nice to do this ride now. The last time I did it was back in the spring in the reverse direction, and when we passed, if you remember some of those rides, in the spring there were lots of swallows flying across the road, which was marvellous. Swallows have all flown home now, of course, going back to Africa, wherever they've come from. But it's a glorious day, very little traffic, as you can see. I've also been enjoying someone that does rides. He's down in Cornwall. He goes by the name of Saddlebags 73. I haven't actually come across him before, but I know others have, because he's got about 4,000 subscribers, so he's been going a long time. He does things very well. He puts a lot of effort in, a lot of editing, which takes him hours to do. I mean, I do a bit of editing on mine. I know how long it takes. I'm doing this for this voiceover. This is the 4th voiceover I've done. I wonder if I should be happy with this one. Might have to be. But he doesn't voice over, he does it all as he rides, and he does it very well. But one of the ones I did watch was a ride he did from coast to coast down there, and with lots of the history of places he talked about, and it was really interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So highly recommend Saddlebag 73. Tootle through here. Oh, that's right, we're going to turn off to the left here. That's Docker. Yeah, I'll go off down towards that takes me around the back way to a fairly busy road, a B road. I don't want to go that way, so that's why we're heading off up this Keirholm Lane. And the railway actually runs over on our left-hand side. A bit of rain around, wet. But I mean, we've had a few days of rain. It's only been these last 2 days we've had this lovely weather on the railway. And it was actually just along here, the farm just along here. There's a nice barn, old barn, and that's where the swallows were nesting. Barn conversion. A bit muckier just along here. And I've just cleaned the meter as well. So yes, I've got to know these lanes quite well now, and that was the whole reason for buying the Meteor, was to explore these lanes, and it's been the perfect machine for doing it on. Very forgiving. Certainly powerful enough for me. These are pretty well all gone from the trees now. Oh, here's the junction. We're going to take a left here. I would have gone straight on round to the right. It would have taken me to Docker. But this little road will now take me through some wooded areas towards Hutton Roof. Actually climbing up quite high here. It does give us some nice views. There's still quite a few leaves on the trees here, although there's also an awful lot on the road which was a bit slippery. From up here you can see Hutton Roof now over on the right hand side there. Stone pavement. Now when we come to the end of this little lane, that will be the end of this section of the ride. And then we carry on a little short piece just to have a look at that canal bridge that got hit by a vehicle and is being repaired. The road's being closed, and I want to see whether I can get through, but also how they're doing with the repairs. Join in a minute. Here we are. Still says road closed. Sunlight in our eyes. Cyclist coming towards us, and stop and have a little chat with him. So let's have a look. Very slippy through there. A lot of fencing. It's been put right up against the other side of the bridge, a very narrow piece which on a bicycle you can hold it above your head and get through, but you certainly can't get through with the Meteor. So we'll push backwards, turn around and go back. But it was worth a go. They have actually removed the whole of the damaged wall and they're rebuilding it. So, just coming up to the diversion signs, and I'll say thank you very much indeed for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon. Until next time.